in a polarized society, having a conversation is an act of rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, in case you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have, I love social media. I think social media with a purpose is good.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say, oh, Reece has this opinion. No, because if I were in your shoes, I would probably have that same opinion as well.
I mean, everybody has their own perspective. And that's exactly why I'm not, picking sides or, I don't have the work. I don't have the understanding. It just hasn't been a part of my life. So I just wouldn't, on these types of things. And I think this is where there's separation is just, I just like choose to not comment. I choose to let the others do their own thing. And I've just kind of hopped in on a funnel of just like focus and, a lot of the outside factors have just like not eaten away. I've just chosen to allocate my time with intent and purpose. And, that just so happens to be just like swimming. It's not like, I love, I have great friends that produce great works for magazines, XYZ. But again, it's just something that I haven't found personal progress in. And I think that's kind of my main point here is like looking through media, looking through XYZ. It's all people that don't have your experience, for better or for worse. And so whether they are praising you or ripping you apart, there's no real... I think it gets dangerous when you invest too much. You can invest if that's what gives you confidence, if that's what gets you up. And don't get me wrong, like I love going to meets and meeting people who have supported me throughout my career, people who have stories of, oh, like you were so nice to my kids or you were so nice to me at age 13, 14, 15. When you read my first grader a book, at Penn Charter, I would do reading sessions like with kids and, or anything, I was there at, the day of service that you started and that inspired me to do something. There are cool stories that I get to, again, now in my career, appreciate way more than I did when I was like 17, 18, because I just was kind of doing my own thing again. But turns out that these things had positive effects on people. And so I use that as like my, source of like, okay, like maybe you are figuring things out. You could not be, but at least in the past, if you stick to certain motivations and choose to act on those urges, they can do impactful things. And so I've tried to stay focused on that. And producing impact as opposed to getting, again, caught up in like positive comparisons or like, oh, this kid didn't do that, XYZ, like, oh, write him off completely, like he's a failure, whatever, or he's like, the next big thing. Like I just have chosen to just accept everybody as they are, and whether they achieve what they want to achieve or not, they're not less of anything, or more of anything if they do achieve the said goals or not. You know what I mean? Like they are true, like life is, there are so many variables in life. So it's like, how can you get caught up in the dichotomy of do or don't? It's either you do or you don't. And if you do, great. If you don't, there are learning opportunities in that.
Yeah. And
so why would you, on either side, get caught up too much in that? So I think I've just tried to just ride the line and stay level, and just have fun. I think it's allowed me to have fun in creating a craft, developing a craft, investing in my guys. That allows me more time to do those things. Yeah. And I've noticed that if you focus more on that, you can have a much greater impact in helping the group move forward. So I've tried to do that in my time at Cal, and just kind of adding experience to my life. It's just like, okay, I want to continue to find ways to do that. I want to continue to find ways to generate impact to a collective, to something that's bigger than myself. And so I've just had a lot of fun in that process, and you get to meet great people along the way. And I think hopefully I've done right by as many people as possible, because I'd love to take my entire group of guys from the people that I had on the team with me freshman year all the way till now. There's so many great people. Everybody has been an amazing person to me, and I have great relationships with all of my guys. And so I'd love to take all of that and into the future.
If you like this clip, then you'll probably like the full episode as well. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more.